So I know it's weird that the guy formerly known as Deadpoolzilla is wearing a Deadpool shirt, and we're going to be talking about some Deadpool 3 news. Now, for the longest time, for about almost a year now, we've been basically been teased, will they, won't they, with Deadpool 3. Well, apparently, it looks like Deadpool 3 is officially a go. It looks like Deadpool 3 is officially a go, and will be part of the MCU, and further news, it will be, a MCU movie. It will be an MCU movie, and it will be an R-rated movie. Now, this is interesting, and it's also like, well, how do you know your source? Like, all of them have been reputable source. If the first one who did this was We Got This Covered, who broke the news first, I'd have been like, nah. Because the one thing We Got This Covered is that they don't got this covered. They do not got this covered, and a lot of them were like a lot of sources, and some of them were quoting Kevin Feige directly, so that gave this gave it a lot more credence. So I think we've all been wondering if there would be a Deadpool 3 coming to the Marvel movies. Would it be still under Fox, or as it's now known as Searchlight? Would it still be under all of that? Would it still have all of that going for it? Or would it not happen at all and just be like, okay, it's just Deadpool 1 and 2? Well, it looks like that it is no longer the case. We are getting a Deadpool 3, will be under MCU, and will be R-rated. So, the idea of a Deadpool 3 movie in the MCU and being R-rated is, like, it's mind-blowing, first off. It's fun, because I love the first two movies. I really dug the movies. They were great, they had some great action, and now you are going to be, and Ryan Reynolds is still going to be a part of the movies. He's apparently overlooking the scripts with some of the writers from Bob's Burgers in charge. That's going to be cool. I don't know if they have anyone for They haven't announced anyone for directing. I would imagine, and I kind of hope they get the director from Deadpool 2. He was really great on the action sequences. He was one of the co-directors. I'm forgetting his name, but he co-directed the first two John Wick movies. So that's really cool. I hope they get him back. This is, I'm wondering what the theme will be. Excuse me. I'm wondering what is going to be the whole thing here, because now Deadpool, I really hope, I already know that Ryan Reynolds is going to be ripping into Disney hard. I know he's going to be ripping into Disney hard for this movie. I already know that he is just going to be ripping into Disney and the buyout, and also being an R-rated movie and dealing with a cinematic universe. Yeah, this dude is, there is so much fair game here. There is so much, there is just so much free... It's Deadpool going... It's, I want the opening scene to be, the announcement for the Disney buyout of Fox, and then, Deadpool being... And then it cuts to Deadpool going, it's free real estate. So I'd really love to see that. I would absolutely love to see, that be the opener for this movie. It's just Deadpool looking at the news and being like, oh, it's on. So, it makes me want, since this is going to be MCU, are we going to even acknowledge some of the stuff going on in the MCU? How I imagine how it might go, and I could be totally wrong, but how I imagine this might go is that how it all might come down is that Deadpool Deadpool is thrown into this situation of being in the MCU, and he's like, the fuck is this? I don't know if they'll have he'll be I think he'll be tangentially connected to the MCU. I think it'll be like you won't see a lot of connection to the other MCU movies. I think you'll see more hey, we're part of this is technically canon in the MCU. That'll be the running joke. It'll just have a lot of fun with it. You'll just say, oh, whatever happened, you have to watch this movie now, kids, because we're connected and you have to watch it to get every little minutia of detail. They'll also probably make fun of they'll probably also have a post-credit scene that will totally make fun of it. They'll just say like in the first movie, they'll have a post-credit scene and be like, what are you waiting for? It's over. Go home. Oh, you were waiting for a big revelation or whatnot. Yeah, we're not doing that here again. We already did that joke before. Anyway, so it also makes me wonder if like, I want Dopender back. I really want, if they're gonna bring any character back, like I want them to have a joke if they don't have it like Cable or anyone else come back for the movies. I want them to be like, yeah, it's almost like they were playing other characters in another movie franchise we're a part of now. But I do want them to bring Dopender back. Of all the, if like it's the only character that came back is like Deadpool meets was like Dopender. They didn't cut you from the movie. What, Mr. Poole? It's nothing. Go ahead. Like start the car. That's what I'd really like to see is like. But it makes me wonder: are we going to see Fire Fist back? Are we going to see Colossus? And who could be the villain? I mean, you could have Bullseye in here, and this also gives like maybe we can finally have Spider-Man team up, or at least Spider-Man cameo and get a Spider-Man Deadpool movie, or have the other actors show up and be like, "Shut up, Downey Jr." Like Robert Downey Jr. comes back just for a quick cameo. I would not put it past him to have Robert Downey Jr. make a cameo in Deadpool 3 to make a joke. So, like I said, it hasn't been officially confirmed from Marvel, but on the other hand, how would Disney confirm that they're making an R-rated movie for Deadpool 3? Like, how would they announce that and make it and not get some blowback for it? So maybe that was the right way of just having all these other sources confirm for them. But again, like, I want to wait but at the same time, like, you have to understand that we haven't really gotten like a straight up official confirmation from Kevin Feige and everyone else, and it makes me wonder. So maybe they just wanted to use the other sources to get that, or they just decided to maybe it's just all a rumor and it just got blown out of proportion. But either way, this seems like so far it seems legit. I would love to see how this plays out, so yeah. I just want, like, because I'm tired of the wishy-washy, will it, won't it happen kind of thing. Anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of Deadpool 3 looking like it's gonna happen in the MCU? Are you guys excited, or are you guys not? Just comment below, let me know, and once again, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.